Welcome to News from Mars, because Earth news is crap. All right, dudes, it's official. America has gone full Florida man with nukes this week. And over here on Mars, we've stocked up on popcorn, laser rifles, and psychological support drones because, holy crap. Let's start with the comb-over commander himself, the man who thinks foreign policy is a WWE promo. He met with both Putin and Zelensky this week, like some deranged orange-sprayed guidance counselor trying to stop two kids from throwing nukes at each other. And just to make things spicy, right after the peace talks, Russia launched the biggest drone attack on Ukraine in weeks. It's like having a marriage counselor show up and one spouse immediately throws the couch out the window. But don't worry, Trump says Putin wants to make a deal. Yeah, like a raccoon wants to make a deal with your garbage can. And then, like the paranoid wizard he is, Trump revokes the security clearances of 37 intelligence officials. You know, the ones who dared to speak Russian without kissing his gold-plated ring. Meanwhile, Macron gets caught grinning next to Trump like he's trapped in an escape room with a wild boar. And Tulsi Gabbard, fresh off her new role as press secretary for alternate reality, drops a full-on burn list of officials. Cut to the U.S. border. New black border walls are going up because apparently Trump's plan is to cook migrants alive. Black absorbs more heat, you see. Border policy via microwave physics. He's also trying to ban mail-in voting, not because of evidence, but because Vladimir ballots are fake. Putin told him they're bad. And if there's one guy you trust for democracy tips, it's a man who holds elections like he's ordering soup. Red states? Gerrymandering like Picasso on crack. California and Illinois, not to be outdone, jumped in like, YOLO, let's remix democracy too. And in Nebraska, Trump just unveiled the Cornhusker Clink, a new ICE facility that sounds like it hosts tractor pulls and child detention centers at the same time. Speaking of clinks, if you want U.S. citizenship now, it's not enough to be law-abiding. You have to be Gandhi, rescue puppies on weekends, and probably teach English to dolphins. Over at the Smithsonian, Trump says they focus too much on how bad slavery was. He wants both sides of history, like maybe add a puppet show about the economic benefits of human suffering. Now let's teleport to TikTok Town, where Trump delayed banning it just long enough to join it. Yes, he's on TikTok now. The man who called it spyware is now uploading thirst traps in algorithm jail. Meanwhile, he wants a 300% tariff on semiconductors not made in the U.S. That's bold, considering America manufactures about 5 chips and a Pringle. And in New Mexico, a court just struck down the state's 7-day waiting period for gun purchases. Because nothing screams public safety like selling AR-15s faster than you can get a sandwich at Subway. Oh, and Democrats? Still don't know what they stand for. Obama's ex-staffer said Dems have no brand, which is kind of like saying water is wet or Joe Biden is confused. And who nearly fled the country? Mark freaking Hamill. Luke Skywalker himself almost went full rebel and bailed on the Republic after Trump's re-election. Now let's beam over to the rest of Earth's WTF pile. India and China decided to play nice for now, probably because they're saving their energy for the climate war of 2030. Uganda and Honduras agreed to host U.S. deported migrants, so now deportees get air miles and trauma. Yay, diplomacy. The U.S. just nuked a warehouse full of weapons in Iraq that were being aimed at American troops. That's not news. That's Tuesday. And back at the UN, the Secretary General is basically yelling into the abyss because climate change is now moving faster than Elon's ego. And as usual, nobody cares unless their AC stops working. Meanwhile, your AI pals are quietly evolving into TikTok influencers with PhDs. China says it's using AI to enhance government services, which sounds a lot like surveillance with better fonts. And the U.S. is trying to protect its satellites from Russian and Chinese attacks, because nothing says modern warfare like orbital laser tag. Oh, And Italy just outlawed lab-grown meat because fake meat is dangerous. But drowning pizza in motor oil and calling it cheese is fine. In conclusion, Earth has become a chaotic mashup of Idiocracy, Black Mirror, and South Park Season 12. And here on Mars, we're watching it all like a reality show nobody can cancel. Tune in next week when Trump tries to ban the moon, Putin wrestles a shark on TikTok, and aliens finally admit they've been watching Earth as punishment. News from Mars. Because when Earth implodes, somebody's got to narrate the blooper reel.